Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. So we left off last episode with the fall of the Soviet Union, of Germany. We are working our way into Italy, who doesn't seem to have literally anybody in here. So we are just moving on in, and I think Japan is going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with just because I don't have a navy. I might have to focus on getting control of the air and pair-dropping people in. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I see planes flying around, but there's not large numbers of them. So we might want to transfer planes over here and start working on that. We do have air bases capable of handling that kind of volume, but I think we'll build some more, actually. Build some more out here, and might want to work on the infrastructure out this way too, just so that we are capable of moving supplies back this way a little more quickly. I'm just grabbing kind of like a wide section here. I'm not really too concerned about the transfer, the best use of my factories right now, because I have a lot of them, and frankly this game's pretty easy right now. Might have to bump it up to veteran so that things are a little bit harder, is what a lot of people have been saying. And what we can do is start transferring planes over too. So like we got 1,000 fighters here. Don't need them over here. Let's move them over here. And let's see. We got strategic bombers, 400 of them. Let's get them over here. We're just going to start bombing the shit out of Japan, basically. What do we got here? Naval bombers. More fighters. Well, let's get the fighters and the naval bombers over here as well. There we go. At least get them moving on over that way. Not worried about China right now. I don't think they're going to do anything. Oh, you know what we could do is get more people up north to help with Sweden as well. So why don't we grab, like, who's up here right now? Who do you belong to? It's this guy. So why don't we grab another army. This one. And what we're going to do is give him a section up front here. That actually kind of brings me... I was reading my comments this morning, and somebody was like, why does he keep saying strategically redeploy? Does he keep saying it just to sound smart? No, it's a thing. Strategic redeployment order. It's a thing. I'm not just saying it because I like the words in that order. I'm actually saying that because it's the correct word. It's the correct words. And let's see, the Black Army. They're gonna get another order to come down this. Just swoop over this way like that. Make sure they keep going. You guys, let's have them have an order right down to Rome. Make sure we just keep pushing. As soon as they get there, I want them to keep going. Yeah, good. We're gonna take out Sweden just for their resources, I think. Although, what does my resources look like right now? We're low on a bunch of stuff because we have so many factories. Is the thing. I want to have all this land. I want to take for myself. So we're doing everything quick. Like, we have MPs on the build, even though they are... I'm just going to do one of these. They are lacking in supplies. We do have them constructing... Hey, we actually ran into some Italian units somewhere, even though they got immediately overrun. And we have more factories. More factories. What do we want to do with these? We could just add in more anti-tank guns. And we still have, we're overrunning more land. So we've got 3 full factories running. We're kind of out of tongue. We could build heavy tanks, I think. More heavy tanks, KV-1 Mark 1s. Pretty well. Let's move those up. Get more of those coming. Up. And then we'll just do that. Yeah, because we have steel, we have chromium, we got all that stuff. Alright, so... What is this? Recovery time, guerrilla tactics, out of supply, minus 30%, effects of partisans, plus 20%. Let's do that. get all of the ground warfare stuff taken care of and done. So let's look at the war, the German-Soviet War. It's still the German-Soviet War, even though Germany has annexed selected state. Even though Germany's out of it. So I think Japan is the war leader now, even though we're going on Italy just because Italy's here. So there's not going to be any conference or anything like that. Oh, so the mountains seem to be actually stopping us up a little, but we're just going to overrun all this area. No units. Why do we have no units attached to this? $12. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do this. We'll just make it easier on ourselves. Whoop. I'm not sure what happened there. Did the French start moving in? Or is that the same? And make sure they're on the go. There we go. And I don't think Italy will last for very long. And do we get our troops up here? Not yet. But we will. And that's these guys. So that's this one. And what we can do is just do it like this. And then these guys will... we're having trouble grabbing them because they're on top of each other. There we go. There. Like that. So they go down. I think we have to actually select this one before it'll let us. There we go. Like that. 12. 12. Good. And make sure they're not actually on go. I think I set them to go, but didn't actually declare war at any point. And make sure we do this. Where's the rest of them? I see some of them. I don't see the rest of them. Oh, there they go. They were just stopped up in the mountains there. And it looks like we've what was going? Why did this split here? And we got 8 units assigned to it. What keeps happening with this army? Won't let me drag it down here. Oh, you know what? Because it's not connected. It's not actually connected there, that's why. France moved in. So let's grab... Let's have all of these guys assigned to this one. There we go. Italians actually did start putting up a little bit of resistance eventually. Strategic bombers. These guys out here to Japan. What I'm planning on doing is just blasting the hell out of Japan with strategic bombers. More fighters. Tactical bombers. Let's merge these together. And we'll take you and you. Do we have an air base out here that can hold them? You're going to go over there. Well, that's going to be a little bit over, but not too bad. And I don't think Japan has a lot of fighters. So there shouldn't be any problems there. Still got Greece down here to deal with. That seems to be where the majority of the remainder of the German units are. So let's do this. Let's take my tanks. And why don't we actually get them out of here? Because right now they're not doing anybody any good, I don't think. It's kind of hard to... I think we're just dealing with, like... this? Right here? And this is Canada, so we can't actually go in there or see in there. So what we'll do is we'll do this. There we go. Get these guys in down there. Bring in some units over here to help out. Actually get these guys moving a little bit. Oh, poor Italy. Without any Germany, it was They didn't stand a chance. We're getting a lot of... everything's getting blown up right now. And it's mostly because we don't have any MPs, and I wasn't sure if the war was going to end. It didn't. 100%. These guys are almost done. What are we missing here? Small arms. I want these MPs to get their shit. Alright, so we've pushed out all of the Italians here. It looks like we just took Nice. Nope, the French got in there first. The bastards. The French got in there first, but at least they didn't get any further than that. And we're taking all of the boot. Fall of Rome. I didn't even notice. Let's see what their surrender progress is at. Wow, it's only 65%. War is going 99% in favor of the defenders, which would have been France. So, let's take the Silver Army here. We're going to just have them keep going all the way down. Just keep them going. I mean, there's not really anything standing in their way anymore, so... The mountain ranges are a little tougher to get through, but only so much. And that's the last of the Italian forces over here. So we good over here with the Swedes. Do we move we moved our tactical bombers out, didn't we? What do we got here? Oh, we got tactical bombers over here. I was about to say, they could help over here. Move them up to Finland. Because I want Sweden's delicious, delicious resources. Everything's getting blown up in Germany by partisans. But again, we're working on MPs. Alright, so what we're going to do is go to production, and we're going to find the airports we queued up. They're in here somewhere. Well, let's just... Gotta be in here. Did I put them in before this? There they are. Make sure those are at the top. Yeah, let's see, what are we working with here? We got 1,000 planes here, so we're gonna go... Let's put 400 over the Sea of Japan. Really? They lack the range to hit the Sea of Japan. I thought they'd be okay on range. Maybe they were flying older ones. We're just gonna do that. Well, let's put them on this. These guys are gonna go home islands. They're gonna have even less coverage there. Oh god. Why don't we do this? So they'll go there. Let's take the naval bombers and put them out here as well. Sea of Japan. I'll put them on naval strike. Strategic bombers are going to the home islands. Really? Oh, it's overcrowded. What do we got here? We got... Oh, okay, so let's move out the naval bombers. Let's just get them out of the way. That should cover the overcrowding as soon as they're gone. So we'll speed 5 it while they leave. I didn't think it was that bad of a penalty. Alright, so air base is overcrowded. 1,000. Oh, it's only 800. I thought it was 1,000. So, boop, set. There we go. Rain. Gonna go to the home islands and start bombing. Fighters, home islands. I mean, they're not gonna have that much of a rain. Yeah. I hate that that's how that works. Ooh, pilot promoted. That didn't take long at all. Just got this one army blasting through Italy. It's a pretty narrow front, so it's not a big deal. Although, there are probably hundreds of thousands of allies in here, too. We did manage to get pretty much everything for ourselves in this. Well, until the peace deal. We're going to see what happens in the peace deal. I'm very curious as to how it's going to work out, considering... Is France going to take... Because their war is going to end first, is France going to be able to take all of this stuff I took from Germany? I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't... yeah, because considering it's separate wars, honestly don't know. Let's see. Damage level. Let's go air. Oh, Western Germany, no. Nothing interesting happening over there. So it looks like our bombing's going well. Oh, they brought up some fighters. Let's see. Last couple days, expand the Red Fleet. Let's see. Enemy buildings bombed. Enemy fighters lost 100. Bombers lost 44. Fighters lost 94. I think we're getting really... I think it's pretty crappy fighters is the problem. A common turn. Communist influence. Claim the Straits. Gain claim on East Thrace. Okay, we'll do that. Might as well. And we've got... We can keep going down here with something. Do we have anything that's any good? Not really. I mean, we could at least try building something. And what do we got over here? Chief of the Navy, Chief of the Air Force, air support, bad weather penalty minus 20. Oh, can we not? Oh, he's the only one available. Okay. So we're bombing Japan. Italy's basically gone. Overrun, overrun, overrun. Okay. Everybody go down this way. And get another attack order to go here. Make sure they follow that. Put a little clicker. There might be a straight crossing penalty there if anybody is alive to defend the other side. Well, there will be a straight crossing penalty. I just don't know how tough it'll be. Or can we not? Can we even cross? We can cross. There's Japanese over here too, and German panzers. All right, so why don't we take these guys and we'll start going through. Well, can we just manual that? You guys. These, you know what? I don't think these guys can possibly have any organization because they're all out of supplies. There's no ports here, so we just overrun them all. How are the Italians still over here? You think we'll get across? Nope, failed. I'm just trying to muscle my way through, honestly. Who are they firing? Who's firing at who here? Oh, Greece capitulated. To who? Turkey. Can I ask Turkey for control of states? What would they be willing to, would they be willing to give me this stuff? Ask for control of states. No. No. Yes. Send. That was Romania. Ask for control of states. Yes. 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 No. No. So this stuff they won't. The Greek stuff they won't, but the other stuff they will. Oh, border gore. So everything down here fell. And there's still some Germans and people fighting down there. It's only like mid-1942 as well. Or so we're not building any heavy fighters because they're disrupted, I think. Why don't we... What do we want to do? We can make better trucks again. Well, why don't we do this? Oh, those are already maxed out. The trucks are already maxed out, so not doing that. Do we do advanced artillery? Do we pop that up to 3? I don't remember. No, we didn't. So improved artillery. Let's cancel that. Improved artillery. Advanced artillery. And pop that up like that. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Now, the trick is Italy going to capitulate when we take Sicily? I think they will. They're 94% done. We could probably do this with maybe the help of another army. Although, I mean, who do we got a lot of units over here already. Oh, there we go. It looks like we just muscle our way across. Italy's capitulated. So now they have, who's over here now? Oh, Dutch units? Australia, okay, those are allied units. You know, you guys could attack from the other side and help me out here. Because these Japanese units are actually pretty tough. Whenever I fight the Japanese infantry, they're always brutal. We got up to 578 factories. Oh, come on, just overrun them. Support weapons 4. Nice. Okay, those guys are almost gone. We don't have Marines, but we do have paratroopers. We could work on better paratroopers. Knight, mechanized. We might need to do those to get Japan. It'll probably be easier. Let's see, air. Still got control of the air here. They got fighters out, but they seemed pretty well, not very good at intercepting the bombers. Or at least the bombers are good at defending themselves. Think we could take out Sweden with what we got. So let's... Here, where are our planes? Here, take our planes. Close air support. We're gonna attack Sweden now. Take their resources. Oh, will that put the... Will they immediately join the Axis if I do that? Oh, I don't have a war goal anymore. Conquer. Scotland. Why not? Thought I had a war goal. You know what we could do? We could probably add in another army up here. They're really good, so... And then we could just condense this down a little, like pull this back one, pull this back one. Well, they're already pretty small. We'll just put this army right in here. There we go. And then you'll have, we'll just give them like that, overlapping there. And pull this into the center a little more if we can. Nope, not you. Just like that. Give them a little bit more oomph. The Soviet Union is very large. Alright. Will you give me control of anything else? No. No. Cancel. Will you give me control of anything else? No. They won't give me control of anything. This is a shame because the border gore is pretty hideous. Oh, we got some German, Japanese, and Bulgarian troops down there still. Italy still technically exists right here, even though they've capitulated. Let's see. So now we've got Japan and Venezuela. Oh God, I hope I don't have to take out Venezuela. Wouldn't that be annoying? Wouldn't that be infuriating if I had to take out Venezuela? How do we want to take... Because to do a naval invasion, you need to have control of the seas. To do a Air Force thingy, a pair drop, you just need control of the skies, and I can get control of the skies. So I think that's going to be better for me. I definitely think that's going to be better. So now it's down to taking out the Japs. I don't think that'll be too difficult. You guys can wipe up the Italians if you like. Netherlands, Luxembourg took a couple states and a couple cities. Isn't that cool? Sweden. And we're going to take out Sweden. My God. All right, advanced computing machines. So we're going to maybe start working on naval bombers. Rockets, bleh. Industry-related stuff. I think, well, air doctrine. We can definitely do more air doctrine stuff. Or we could do... Where's our naval bombers? Naval bombers are over here. That would help clear the seas. Still using these as... That's our best bomber right there, DB3. Still, it's the same amount of time. Let's get these researched. Start getting better bombers. We're bombing the Japanese home islands with very antiquated planes. It's 1942, so we are gonna have MPs, so we can do this. Armor 43. Take the anti-aircraft guns. Land doctrine's going. Naval doctrine, I'm not really doing. Oh, well, yeah, let's get better naval bombers. Let's do it. And it's going to be a little while before we can attack Sweden. But we're going to do it. And we're probably going to want to prepare for fighting the Allies at some point. Let's see, what does this look like? Oh, your Comintern. I forgot about that. Your Comintern. So it's Allies and Comintern now, definitely. Access is down to just a few little bits. It seems to be a point of contention about when the entire faction surrenders. Some people seem to think that it'll happen when all the majors fall. Some people said it'll happen when Germany fell. Some people say you have to have every single one of the nations capitulate. Nobody seems to really know for certain, which I think is funny. Did we ever get those tanks deployed? Oh, here, I think no, those are the ones I moved. This song calls a Swedish worker. You're missing a somebody somewhere. There we go, right down there. So these guys could, because they're part of different armies, I think. Well, let's see. Central Front. Let's move you to the Central Front as well. Excavation. Nice. That was that one. Engineering. Do we want to go down engineering? Do rockets. 42 days to get experimental rockets, and then you have to go through this stuff. Nuclear reactors. Crown. Yeah, we could go through the air support thing now. So we got this going. We got this going. We are building heavy fighters. Might as well. As long as we're going air, cool airplanes, might as well keep it going. We got 3 armies up here, so what I think I'm going to do is go, let's see, we'll just move these guys to different fronts just to make it easier for us to deal with. So I know the black one's in there, I know the orange, you are up here, but you are not. There we go. So now it's the Central Front up here. There we go. The Central Front is up in Sweden. And it shouldn't be too long before we have a claim fabricated. Well, it looks like it's going to take a few months. And then what we'll do is we'll take the Baltic Front. Which is now no longer really the Baltic Front. We'll move everybody together. Just kind of move people to areas where it's easier to deal with them. And then we'll get everybody together, figure out where everybody is, what we're working with, and plan an attack on the Allies, basically. Once we're done with Japan, of course. Once we're done with Japan. How's the air war over Japan going anyway? We still have a large number of fighters and bombers. It looks like their fighters are slowly decaying. Let's go to months. Fighters lost 230, bombers lost 110. Buildings bombed 41, enemy fighters lost 300. So not too bad. Have we built any new... I mean, I don't see the air bases on here anymore, so do we have bigger air bases here now? Ultimatum for Greece. Claim the Straits. 1,000 of 2,000, 800 to 2,000. Do we do these ones? 400, 200. No, but we got more there. Comintern. All right. Not going to do war with the UK just yet, but we're getting close. Okay, everybody, we're going to leave this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, please just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 4, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.